This is going to be a wonderful session today. Among us, we have a superb leader. We have an interesting leader. We have Arun Rathod ji. Arun Rathod ji is an entrepreneur. He has multiple companies, is very successful. Today, he is going to share some life-changing stories, life-changing incidents of his life, which has shaped him to be becoming so successful. He's a superb father himself, and he's a very good friend of mine. He's a superb friend. He agreed to do this and share. For young leaders, I have a request. Pay attention, keep your cameras on, and we can learn a lot. How many of you want to be successful? Guys, how many of you want to be successful? How many of you want to be really happy? How many of you want to achieve more? Come on, both hands up. Lovely, yes. And Arunji has done it all. He's done everything. He's got companies in India, overseas, different parts of the world, US, UAE. He's got companies in Middle East. So he will share amazing things from his life that will help us and you can get. And in the end, so it's a 40-minute session. He will be sharing different stories from his life. Maybe he's prepared something. And at the last, after 40 minutes, it is yours. You guys can ask questions, but I have a request. Till the time, keep your cameras on and pay attention and listen. Okay? And keep your pen and paper on. So keep your paper on and make sure you take some notes. Okay? So are you ready? Everybody type, I am superb ready for Arunji. Type everybody. I'm superb ready for Arunji, and then we'll have Arunji come. Arunji. Yeah. Everybody, I request, please pin Arunji in the camera. Yes, Arunji, we pinned you. We pinned you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sachin coach.
Arunji, floor is all yours. And everybody, I request, please mute yourself. You have any questions, don't raise hand at the end. Just write it down. At the end, Arunji will take time and he will definitely answer. Okay, please don't raise hand. This is not like our regular session. Let's give Arunji a very good listening, a very good hearing in the start. So let's get started. Arunji, your floor is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Sachin coach. Am I audible?
Yes, clear.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. So happy to see all of you. In fact, when Sachin coach offered me to, talk on my life story, I really, felt good that at least, someone is interested in knowing what I'm doing and how my life has been. And, some of you are in standard fifth, or somebody is in sixth, somebody is in college. And we have Bridge Bhai, who is almost, at his late 50s or 60s, and still people all want to learn, right? I started my learning career when I was in first standard. So I want to share one incident when I was in first standard. I was born on September 10th, 1981. And I wanted to be number one right from my childhood. And to become number one, I didn't know what was right and wrong. So I'm going to share a lot of incidents from my life where I did everything wrong, but then I never repeated that mistake again. So I did first thing, what I did really wrong was when I was in first standard, and I copied all my exams, and I got first rank. And you know what happened after that? I never felt good about that. By copying, I got first rank, but I did not win friends in the class. I did not really feel good about myself. And that was my turning point in my life. Ever after that, I never copied in my life. Though I did not get first rank, but I ensured I used to study day and night. Though I did not have that kind of skill set, though my memory power was not strong, but I still put a lot of hard efforts. I used to study day and night. I used to go for tuitions. I used to do whatever it takes. And I used to get 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th rank also. But then all those things I got because of my efforts, not by copying. So life is all about challenges. There are shortcuts and there are long cuts. And those long cuts are very difficult for all of us. But then if you take the long route, you will definitely reach the destination sooner or later. But if you take shortcuts, the chances are very very, rare that you will reach the destination. So my first class incident was really, really bad. Uh, but then I learned from it and I moved forward in life. Then when I was in fifth standard, uh, I was very good at sports, very, very, very good at sports. And I started developing a lot of, uh, you know, ego that I'm the best, nobody can beat me, nothing can happen, I'm the best in the running race, I'm the best in playing all the sports. I used to be proud about myself so much. And in that fifth standard in the school days, when I went on the ground and when I did a run, I could not even complete 100 meters. And I really got so pissed off with myself. I like, what is this? I'm not even, near to people who were, whom I was laughing about, people, my friends. They all beat me so differently and they all won, some of them, they won over me in all the matches, all the running races, whether it is 100 meters, 200 meters, everything. That entire year I was thinking, I feel so bad about myself that I said, okay, what can I do? So I didn't want to, I cannot do about anybody. No, I cannot like, put anybody down, but I can develop myself. So I started working on off-track events like long jump, high jump, short put. There the stamina doesn't count. But then I really improved my skill set there. And I know that next year, the sixth standard, I again won the championship, the junior championship. But by not running on the field, but going off the field and playing the other games. So this really taught me very differently that in life, it's not about, some things you can be good at, but some things you are not good at. So you don't have to really worry about what you're not good at, but you can develop your things which you are very strong on. You can develop your skill set, you can learn new things, and you can move forward in life. you know Things went on. When I went to 10th standard, my brother told me that, Arun, you need to be, into aeronautical engineering. You need to be in the aerospace. I want you to become, uh, all those things. He gave me dreams, vision, and after that, I believed in it. I thought, okay, fine, that is what I'm destined for. I need to do aeronautical engineering. So I left the school where I used to study. I used to study in GSS Jain Vidyalaya, and they did not have the science group. So I went on to Agarwal Vidyalaya, 11th standard, and I joined Agarwal Vidyalaya. I took my own form. Like I went to the school, I got the form. My dad was so busy, in ensuring that we all get enough money for studies or food for everything. So most of us, we complain about our parents that they don't have enough time for us. But then what they do for us, what they sacrifice for us, we cannot value that with money or time. They are doing so much more than what they could have given to us. So my father, my mother gave me everything. My mother has never gone to a school, but she gave me all the support to go to a school. My father is a fourth standard fail. He he came from Rajasthan when he was 9 years old. His grandfather, his uncle brought him from Rajasthan, and he did not have money to even study, so he discontinued his study. But still, he managed to earn money and pay for my schools. So I don't have any regrets in my life that my father and mother never gave me time or they never, spent money on us. No, never. So we have to be thankful and grateful to our parents for whatever good they have done. Even if they are angry, they're only angry for our own happiness, for our own growth. So this is something which I learned long back. And I have no complaints against my father and mother anyway. They are the source of energy for us. We cannot be against them. We have to learn this quite early. Many of them, they develop ego with the parents also, and it's not good. Next, when I went to Agarwal Vidyalaya, I got the admission, I went there. Again, challenges. from an old school to a new school, new friends who are not ready to accept me as, into their group. I still managed. I still managed. I still studied in that school. I was very good at playing sports like cricket and all those things. But since I went to a new school, they did not like me. They did not allow me to play cricket. All those things happened. But then I had a different opportunity. So there was a volleyball tournament which was coming up, and there was no volleyball player in the entire school. So I got an opportunity to. I learned from GSS. So I had an opportunity to play for the school. I ensured, I developed a team. So there were so many non players who never even touched volleyball. So we developed a team. We played the matches. We won the matches against Sindhi Model and many other schools. That gave me confidence. So we all can think that, in life, man, they are not calling me, they are not, interested in me, nothing doing. If they are not interested, forget it. What can you do for your friends? What can you do? How can you help them? How can you support them? Because in life, you don't get, by getting. In life, you get more by giving. So this is very, very important lesson which I learned in my school days. And I never gelled well with my friends. But that did not stop me there. I went to college.
Okay.
I had an opportunity to, study aeronautical engineering, but there was no guidance that time. So I went to Agarwal Vidyalaya to study engineering. I went to the science group, but then nobody after that, I forgot that what I want to study in life, what I want to become in life. And I landed up, I followed my friends because everybody wanted to become a computer engineer. I also went and wrote my computer engineering test with TNPC. Unfortunately, I did not get good marks. So I got 45 out of 100, very, very poor in my marks. So I decided, okay, I'll not do engineering. So I'll do BSc computer science. So I went to DG Vaishnav College. Again, went to a college where I never knew what is happening. I was the only guy from my school went to that college, DG Vaishnav, whereas everybody else went to different engineering colleges. Somebody went to Satyabama, somebody went to SRM Engineering College, somebody went to M&M Jain Engineering College, many of them. They all went in different directions and I went in different direction. And when I went there, I understood that, life is not being alone. I need friends. I need, a lot of things. Then I joined multiple organizations like Rotract, which is a youth wing of Rotary. I joined Leo Club of Parktown, which is a youth wing of Lions. And then I joined, so many friends here and there. I understood that life is not being alone. Life is only by being with people around. And I started enjoying, the life became better and better. And I finished my BSc Computer Science, but I never knew what I want to do. Again, you guys are so lucky. You have Sachin coach, you have your parents who are guiding you, or who are teaching you, who are ensuring that, giving you some kind of vision for you to become something in life. But unfortunately, those days, we did not have that opportunity. Many of your father and mother sitting here will definitely accept to that we had nobody to even teach us and guide us. So I was completely clueless where I'm heading towards my life, not even knowing where will I be in next 10 years. And then after I finished my BSc Computer Science in DG Vaishnav College, I sat for the first time with my father. And I asked him, Papa, I was very afraid of my father. So I sat with him and I told Papa, I want 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs rupees. He asked, for what? I said, Papa, I want to do my MSc in computer science and I want to go to Canada. He said, okay, no problem. I'll give you money. But what after that? I said, I will work for multinational companies. And he said, you want to be employed by somebody or you want to employ people? And that question changed my life again. I said, I want to employ people. Then he said, go and join your brother. He's already having a gasket manufacturing plant. Go and help him. I never knew what I'm getting into. A person from a science background, did a computer science, basically a BSc computer science. And he's now telling me to go into manufacturing. And I just followed that path. I said, okay, fine. I will not continue my, nobody to tell me even that time that, Arun, you need to do your MBA. You need to do your master's in business management, or you should do, you should have some technical know-how. I never knew all those things. I just followed my father and I went to my brother's business. I went there. 2 years I was sitting there without doing anything, wasting my time. And it was a very difficult time for me. I really was clueless, directionless, what is going to happen in my life. And then I got married, and my daughter Unnati is here. I'm so proud of her. My daughter Sanskruti, my wife Pinky, they're all here. So I got married, and after that, in 2006, 2005, I got, a person called as Ramanathan. He joined as a consultant in our company. And I started listening to him. I started asking him a lot of questions about life and, how I should become, because there was so much of curiosity, when you have a big dream, like, when you want to become something in life and you don't know where the directions are, you definitely need somebody in life whom you can ask questions. So I used to ask a lot of questions to him. And he started, giving guidance to me that, Arun, you need to do this, you need to do that. And then I got into ISO systems, because I was into manufacturing plant. I did not know what I was doing. So I started developing the systems and processes in the company. And after that, he told me, Arun, you need to do MBA. If you don't do your MBA, you will not be able to develop yourself. And then at the age of 27, I again joined ICFI. I did my MBA in international business, almost finished 3 years. I again went into, distance learning. I finished that. And one fine day when I was driving from my home to the plant, so, and that one drive, changed my entire life. It got me so much of, sab bolte hai na ki you need to have big dreams. And that was one dream which I got when I was driving. And when I saw that, I don't want to have one plant only in India. We want to have gasket plants across the globe. So the dream was to have 30 global locations. Okay, we should not just stay small. We were in about 4,000 square feet, that, size of a 4 BHK flat. Yeah. And after that, we started growing, we started moving. And by 2010, our plant grew up, and we went to become, we went into a 10-acre plant. And we started, we started growing left and right. And that was just because, the belief was there that we can do well, and we never did wrong to anybody. So things went on. And life is not only about, going, there's not a straight route for anything. And in 2014, the entire people whom we believed, whom we worked with, they all left us. And we again fell down. We became half of what we were. Whatever we built, we became half. And we all lose that hope, right? We when somebody cheats us, when somebody, leaves us and goes, we all feel so alone and all those things. And we were in that exact state that, we were not able to really think beyond, because whatever you built, everything is broken. But we again rebuilt everything, and in 2016, somehow I got an opportunity, a scholarship from Stanford Business School. So they gave a 1.5 years of scholarship to me. And again, I did my 1.5 years of executive program from Stanford. And, currently I'm doing my LLB. Everything is direction-led, from a science student to a BSc computer science, from there to an international business, to an executive program, and now doing LLB. life is all about learning and growing. You know, uh, uh, most important thing was uh, most important thing was that I never gave up on myself. You know, yeah, Laksh. So I never gave up on myself. You know, there were challenges, there were physical, like family challenges, there were business challenges. But one thing kept me going was learning, 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 learning. And that's what me and Sachin coach also became friends, because I saw him, he kept on learning, you know. And that's how I told Unnati and Sanskruti, my wife, found Sachin coach, and we also gave him both our children. You know, sometimes it happens, we don't see teachers in our parents, you know. They need to see, they only want father and mother, they don't want teachers in parents, you know. So we decided, me and my wife, that we will not be the coach for our children, we'll have Sachin coach taking, you know, things forward. And this is, there are so many things, you know, for you know, there are so many lessons in life, but one thing very profound for me was, there will be challenges, don't go down, you know, you have to fight it, you need to face the challenge and move forward. One. Number two, don't compare yourself with anybody. There will be people who will be comparing you, your brothers sisters will be compared, two women at home will be compared, to your everything will be compared. But then you know who you are, and you start working on what you want to become. And you should definitely have one coach, one friend who teaches you right things. My friends, I have thousands of friends, but I don't have, you know, but I don't have friends to go and drink with, or to go and smoke with, or to go and have fun with. I have friends only with whom I go and learn, and I contribute with them. You know, one more important thing is that in life you need to take responsibility. You cannot become a leader without taking responsibility. And responsibility means people are going to ask you questions. People are going to challenge you. People are going to spit on your face. People are going to scream at you. Because when you take responsibilities, there are chances of you failing. And failing doesn't mean that you're a life failure. Failing means you will have to find a new way to learn and grow. So people do not have that maturity. Because when you take responsibility, you will fail sometimes. And when you fail sometimes, people will point fingers at you. And just because you don't want people to point fingers at you, you will never take responsibility. And if you don't take responsibility in life, you never grow in life. You don't have to worry about anybody in life. Yeah. And I just want to share, I think we're already done at 4:30. So much to share, but I have limitation of time. But I'm going to show a small PPT. Okay. This is something which you can take it and implement in your life. And my life guru is Mahatriya from Infinitism. I'm following him for last 15 years now, ever since my elder daughter was born, Unnati. And he has given me so much in life, you know. So life mein guru is important, coach is important, right path, and you need to, you know, start loving your parents and your family members. Without loving them, it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm just sharing one PPT.
I will make you the host, Arunji now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you're the host now.
Okay.
Please share.
So can you see this PPT?
Yes, we can see that. Arun Rathod. Be your
Yes, yes.
Yes, G.
Yes.
We can
Yes.
see it, coach.
Yes, G.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I was,
Yes,
so,
sir.
so I was asked, I was just telling you, know, that you don't have to compete with anybody in life. You just need to compete with yourself. You need to be a better version of yourself. Okay.
Arun,
And
can you put this in the PPT mode where we can see the entire screen? It is right now, and yeah.
can you see this?
Now it's much better. Full screen. I request everybody else to keep themselves muted. Yes, Arunji, continue.
Yeah. So for me, this was my important thing in life, you know, where I said I'm not going to compete with anybody. Because when you compete with everybody, you tend to lose focus on your growth. So I was only focused every time on my growth, what I can learn, what I can do about my life. I cannot change anybody else's life, but I can change my life. So this is a very important PPT which I worked on. Second is, you are the only person responsible for your success. I hope everybody can understand this. You
1000.
cannot blame your failures, your non-performance on others. You need to take responsibility of your life. And when you start taking responsibility, you are not going to get success on the day one, on the day two, or the day three, depending upon your, what is a active, depending upon your focus, or because of I mean to say, because of you contributing on your life, or you serious about your life, you start seeing the success. Next is, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are success stories available. When we have coach sharing and telling something, that leaders, you want to, do this, wake up at this time, do the morning rituals, do whatever. There are ways which will give you results. Just follow your coach, follow your teachers. They are teaching you the right thing. Don't rethink. If you start using your logical mind to ask questions about what your coaches and teachers and your parents are telling, it is not going to, help you to grow. So there are shortcuts, and the shortcuts are listen to your teachers and gurus. This is very, very important in life. I just follow whatever Mahatriya says, my guru says. I just follow whatever my parents says. I just do that. I don't question their intelligence. There is no progress without action. We might think a lot of things, but thinking doesn't give you results. Only action gives you results, right actions. So most of us are always in the thinking mode. We think I will do this tomorrow, I will do that day after. No, you need to start doing it now. If you want to do something really big, really good, start doing it now. Yeah. Persistence always wins. So if you have that will, if you have that, you need to be focused in terms of, you need to do it repeatedly. You don't have to give up. And when you don't give up, you ultimately reach your goal. So persistence will always win. Okay. Focus is everything. Don't get distracted. Be very clear in life that this is what I want to achieve in life. Okay. And when you start targeting what you want to become, you will start winning. You will start seeing results coming up. So focus is everything. Next is, failure is necessary. Don't think there won't be any failures in life. You will have setbacks in life. But then when you have setbacks, you need to learn from it. Don't give up with your failures. Giving up is the easiest and the dirtiest thing to do. Don't give up when you fail. In fact, it's time for you to use your intelligence to work on it. So failure is necessary in life, and as you fail, don't give up. Positivity fuels productivity. You need to be positive in life. If today is your bad day, doesn't mean your day is going to be bad tomorrow also. If something wrong happened to you today, doesn't mean that it is going to happen wrong in the evening also, or in the day after. You need to stay positive. If you get in the zone of concern, zone of negativity, you will never ever succeed in life. Positive thinking, positive actions are only the way for you to move forward in life. Next is, you must believe you can. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will believe in you. First, you should be understanding that yes, you are capable. You are, you have that kind of stuff to become something very, very big in life. So you should believe that you can. And most important thing is, don't be selfless in life. You should help. others to also grow in life. Whether it is you help your brothers, you help your sisters, you help your neighbors, you help your organization, your father, mother, your coaches. You need to know something big in life. That is, you need to help others. You need to care for others, and that is part of being successful. Because when you don't help others, when you need a help, nobody else will come and help you in life. So you need to be the first person to help others. Help in good things, not in bad things. And next thing is success is a journey of countless baby steps. Success is not that you walk one step and you will see success. Success are small baby steps and small milestones, and then you reach your destination. And when you reach the destination, you will have a new desire, a new hope, and you want to become more successful. And then you again have to take small steps. And then when you reach the destination, you will again think of becoming very big in life. So success is not that I will complete my 12th standard and I will be, I am so happy and now I will not study. No, once you finish your 12th standard with getting high marks, you have to start preparing for your college. Once you finish your college, you need to start preparing for your life, for your business. You need to move on in life, right? And very important thing is that you cannot feel bad for others' success. You should start celebrating other success too. If somebody else is really getting good marks in the class, you have to celebrate for them too. Don't think because when you start celebrating for other success, when you succeed, people will also start celebrating for you. Fine. I want to just show my vision board to all of you. This was done with the support of this is my vision board, and if you see, this is what we want to do. We want to become $1 billion company, have offices in more than 40 countries. We want to have at least 10,000 people employed with us. We want to at least do 10 lakh tree plantations. I want to be happy with my family, with my parents, with my children, with my wife, and then this is something which everybody wants, a beautiful, happy home, So this is something which we built, and that's it, guys. Simple short story. Hope you guys liked it, and I'm ready to answer anybody, who has questions. I finished in 40 minutes.
Very good, Ji.
Yeah. I will summarize before we move into the questions. Arunji, can you please make me the host again? Okay, wait, I think I can reclaim host. Yeah. I've done that. Thank you, Arunji. First of all, heartfelt gratitude. Accepting Arunji is bound for time. And we fixed it, and then we wanted to fix this. Thank you, Arunji, first of all, for that. I have made a very quick points. So don't repeat any mistakes is what he says. That is one of the things. You people are all going to make mistakes, but make sure that you don't repeat the same mistake twice. First standard was what he had I must say, one of his most important moral learning. At that age, he learned that, that is not the way to go ahead, isn't it? That is definitely not the way how to go ahead. You have to be legal, ethical, and moral in every possible way. And he says something very important, that he studied day and night, hard work. His was persistently hard work. He has often shared that to me, that there were his own relatives, some cousin sister he once mentioned, he said that she used to study so less and get a lot of marks, but I had to persistently do it. And this thing, he was very good in sports. Now see, leaders, champion, now understand how important it is as sports are. Sports teaches us so many life skills. That's the reason why I keep advocating everybody play a sport. Important. Sport teaches you so much. Today I can say sports gives Arunji the resilience. Today, he might not be playing any sport actively possibly now, but sports teaches us a lot of. So go and enroll yourself, whether it is cricket or just badminton or anything. Sport teaches you one thing is that loss is never ever permanent. You lost one game, you can bounce back. During sports, he had some challenges. He grew a little egoistic, and but he said that I lost running, and he realized that that is not his area, and that gave him a very good learning. That he started working on other areas which he thought was his niche, the area where he can, from long jump to all that. That was where he learned that he can become a champion, and he reclaimed the championship back. And he was there. He was always a competitor. He always aim for the best. What I could learn from Arunji from is don't aim for number 2 or number 3. He never settled for number 2 or number 3. He's continued to keep growing it and do what you're good at. Learn, keep learning something new every single time. So his background, he's very grateful to his mom and dad. His father is just completed 4th standard, mother, but they supported. They never held their son back. They said education is mandatory. So students here studies. There is no this thing today. He's still doing his lawyer. He is studying his LLB. He has completed his MBA from Stanford University. Continues to keep learning. He has gurus. He has coaches. Whenever given an opportunity, he's ready. Yes, let's learn. He was recently in a program, which was a week-long program with Mahatria, left all his work, goes there, learned and came back. And he has done BSc Computer Science and wanted to go to Canada. And that was his major turning point. His father asked him one simple question. Do you want to be an employee or do you want to be an employer? And that changed his complete life. He got into things. He just trusted his father, trusted his family, and he just got into it without having any idea what he's going to do. Imagine a person from getting into a manufacturing background, a 4,000 square foot company, and they built it up to a multi-million dollar company now. And he got mentors. See, that is very important. See, what he says is ask, but how often do we ask? I have seen Arunji is in terms of his knowledge is way ahead, but you won't believe he'll come and ask me sometimes, Sachin, what should I do? He's always open to asking. He's never hesitant. All of us, we know that we have some knowledge, but then there is a lot of world area that we should find out. That is something amazing about Arunji, that I can vouch for it, that he often keeps telling me, I'm going through this challenge. What do you have some ideas? Always ready to learn, and he's asked questions. So please, this is very important. Ask questions, ask people more and more. I don't think anybody has said no to anybody. And at the age of 27, he completed his MBA because he realized that he's getting into business and he needs to. So can you see his growth has been parallelly matched with the education. So that is very, very important. His beliefs, and that he had a belief in his organization when people left him and all. They had a belief that we can do really great and we have not done anything bad to anybody. Wow, no, what a wonderful belief. We've not done bad to anybody. We've not harmed anybody. We'll continue to grow, and they bounce back. And he is learn. Okay. And believe in self, don't compare. And he says, yes, he has many, many friends, but he has no friends whom he can go and kill time, smoke, drink. He has friends who all go and learn. See, this is a very important thing. If you hang around with 5 people who are wise, you will be the 6th person very soon. If you hang around with people who are rich, if there are 5 rich people, someday you will definitely become. And that's what he believes in. He has friends who go and learn together. And coming back to the last page, and he says about responsibility. He says responsibility, take responsibility, no blames. Champions, can you complete it? Be responsible. No blames, no complaints,
no excuses.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah, no blame. Take responsibility. Something goes wrong, say sorry for it. Okay. Then he says, be your own competition. Now, champions, leaders, I hope you can recognize. Be your own competition. What it is. For things to change,
I must change first.
speak with your own self.
I must change.
Yeah, you set your own standard.
I must change first.
Yes, lovely. I must change first. Not about changing. So be your own competition. Look at yourself. He has a large mirror in his office, and he's put it there. This is the person who is responsible for your own growth, or he's the person who's holding you back. Look at yourself. Don't blame anybody. Okay, you're responsible for your own success. And one thing amazing he said was, follow the leader. That's what we are here. He says, don't reinvent the wheel. Don't learn from the leaders. And now I've seen Arunji, what he's doing is now he's acquiring companies. What he does is he acquires many, many companies. He's acquired a media company. He acquired a paint company, a chemical company. So companies which are doing well, he is not sitting and making chemicals. He's not sitting and making videos and stuff like that. He found a company. He buys the company, he acquires them. So don't reinvent the wheel. You know something, it works. Just that's it. No, don't go ahead and start doing again A, B, C, D. He believes in that. Have coaches, mentors, and gurus to guide. Action. Act, act, act. Keep taking massive action. Persistence. No giving up. There are no failures, only feedback. That is what he says. So this is one of this thing. Champions, everybody do the action for this. There are no failures. There are no failures, only feedback.
Feedback.
Yes. There are
No
no
failures, only
only
feedback.
feedback. Yes. Change strategy, take action. And
Only
did you guys
feedback.
notice? How many of you noticed that he has actually followed the ultimate secret success formula? How many of you recognize that? Isn't it? It's got the same success principle, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Be positive. He says one thing: positivity is productivity. Negative people are never productive. Be positive, you'll be productive. Lovely. And then he says baby steps. Rome was not built in a day, but Rome was built every day. Taj Mahal was not built in one day, but Taj Mahal was built every day. And I can. So thank you so much, Arunji. Now it's time for our leaders. Arunji, are you ready? Our lead, I can tell you, Arunji, I've got very inquisitive leaders. They are they're very ahead. Some of them are very ahead of their age. So, champions, one by one, you can raise. I will ask Daksh. You have a question. Your hand is up. Daksh, what do you want to ask?
Coach, I did not have question.
Then your hand is up. Okay, great, lovely. Okay, Ribu, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, in the story I heard that you wanted to study computer engineering, but you also said that all of my friends wanted to study computer engineering, so I also wanted to study computer engineering. But why after your friends said that after your friends said I wanted to study this, why did you start studying it? You can study something else.
See, that's the influence of friends, no? So that's what Sachin coach says, that when you're with a group of people who all talk about one single thing, you also start, talking the same. So I actually wanted to do aeronautical engineering because my brother wanted me to do that. I went to a school where everybody wanted to do computer engineering. I landed up in thinking that I wanted to do computer engineering, but never knew what I will do after studying computer engineering, And when everybody went for engineering, I had no other choice. Since computer was in my mind, I went and did BSc Computer Science, but I never finished my engineering. I did BSc Computer Science, So, but after that also, I never knew what I want to do. So now, at least at this age, you people are so lucky that you know what you want to achieve in life. You need to know what you want to do. And then depending upon that, your education is very, very important. You need to start studying what you want to become in life, how that study is going to be important for your life achievement, So I struggle, till now I'm studying because every time I grow, I will see a different, challenges will come till you die. Challenges will not stop. You need to be equipped to face the challenge. So your mindset has to keep on growing. Your skill set has to keep on growing. Your education has to keep on growing.
Last doubt. Besides computer engineering and besides what your brother said that you had to study aeronautical engineering, did you have anything else in your life in your mind that you wanted to do, like any sport? I mean, yeah, you did sport, you are good at sports, but after you came to college and after you came to college, did you have anything that I should do in my life?
See, when at your age, at my age also, I just want to enjoy life. So I wasted hell lot of time. I could have done seriously a lot of things, but I did not do. But then in college, something really changed because I became part of some organizations where they were really doing good activities, like Rotaract Club. There were a lot of CSR activities. Leo Club, where there were a lot of, so they give you leadership qualities. They make you a director that, they give you some different verticals. They work on education, they work on old age, or, so you need to be part of organizations. Only then you start learning, how to be with people, because in our life, we have to be part of people. We cannot be alone. And that people skill only comes because in your school, You are going to be bullied, you are going to be competed, you are going to face all those things, but you are only but that is not going to, you know, make you better person. But when you go to any other organization, you compete with, you get a chance to prove yourself.
Yes, sir.
You have to be part of organizations.
Thank you.
I became, you know, the Young Indians chair 5 years ago. I took the responsibility of, you need to take extracurricular activities as your, you know, part of life. Studies is not everything. People management, people leader, like your communication, your personality, everything is important in life.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Arunji. I just want to share one thing. Arunji was a chairperson. He was for Young India, which is part of CII, and they contribute a lot in terms of many things. And he was there for it for a very long time. And now again, he has been called back for a very important position in YI, Young India. That's a nation organization, part of CII. Apart from that, Rotary and so many other things that he really contributes when it comes to social, comes to helping people in a different way. He does that on a regular basis. Thank you, Arunji. You've been doing great work.
Thank you, Sachin Coach. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Meet or Sunilji has a question. Please unmute yourself and ask.
Arun sir, Jai Jinendra Pranam sir.
Jai Jinendra sir.
Arun ji, first I have also as a businessman. Like your story will be same with me because I have no father when I have a 4 years old child. First of all, I ask one you, are you self-made or how you will become creative, sir?
See, no person is self-made in life. I was thinking I was self-made because I developed a lot of ego a few years back. Yeah. But then everybody makes you. Your friends make you, your parents make you, your sister, brother makes you, your school makes you, your college makes you, your organization makes you. So there is no self-made man in life. But yes, you know, if you need to take the responsibility of yourself, your feel, what you feel, think, what you feel, and what you act. This is very, very important. But then whatever, this is in your control, but there is also something called as your environment. So if you are successful, you're not successful because of you. That's the, you know, flip side of life.
Yes. Arun ji, second question one is, any 3 or 4 point of your daily success?
I did not get
Daily
you.
success. Any 3 or 4 point of your daily success? What you do daily routine means you are a successful person, but how you will be motivated yourself daily?
See, what has happened is, you know, I made my life into compartments. Okay. So when I'm at home, I might have a challenge. But when I leave my home, I don't carry that challenge to my work. When I'm at work, I have my own challenges. I don't carry that to some other place. There will be challenges, there will be issues, there will be, you know, the only thing is every time you go and get into a new shoes, like as a father, you need to again be a father, you know, you need to be again a husband, you need to be again, you cannot carry the same role from morning till night, same role. You have to be a father also, you have to be a husband also, you have to be a son also, you have to be a boss also, you have to be a friend also, you need to play every role. And I'm not mastered that yet. Let me accept it. But then somewhere I'm doing right, that's why I'm able to grow.
Yeah, and last and final question is, who support you more, Arunji?
In the sense,
Yeah.
in the sense, who supports me means what?
No, means you are a success, like you are a successful person. Who support you more in your life?
See, everybody's
Like hard work, no, like hard work or you are thinking, that type of.
see everything is, so both things are important. Your intelligent efforts are very, very important, and right actions also are very, very important. So there is one story I want to share again, you know. So and this story we learned it when we were kids, but we never really took that seriously. So there used to be a father, okay, and he gave two acts to two children. Okay, two sons of the, he gave two. So a father had two sons and he gave two axes to them and told them, go to the forest and cut woods and bring it back. So both of them were sent to the same forest in the morning, and in the evening both of them came back. One came empty-handed and the other came with a truck full of wood. So the father was shocked and he asked the guy, how did this happen? One person has got nothing, the other person has got a truck full of wood. So the guy who did not bring anything, the father asked, क्या हुआ बेटा, क्या लेके आया? बोला पापा मैं कुछ भी नहीं लेके आया. Then he asked, what happened? He said, nahi, I went in. Yesterday there was, too much of rain, so the wood became very soggy. And then the axe what you gave, I kept on cutting, but unfortunately 1 hour when nothing happened, 2 hours when nothing happened, 6 hours when nothing happened, 8 hours when nothing happened. Now I gave up and I came back. So I could not even cut one branch of wood, So the father said, yes, I understand. You really worked very hard, and I really appreciate that. And then he asked the other child, Kya hua? How did you bring this truck full of load of wood? Yeah. So the other one answered, okay, I also went. Yesterday there was a rain and the wood got, wet. But as I was cutting 10 minutes, in 10 minutes itself, I understood that, my axe was not getting sharp. It was losing the sharpness. So I had a stone nearby. So I used to come down, sharp my axe again with the stone, and I found that, and with this angle, I will be able to cut the wood. So he used to again climb up and with one shot, he used to cut the wood, the branch. He used to come down, again sharp the axe, again used to cut. And by that, his intelligent efforts, he was able to cut a truck full of load. So hard work is not only most important. Your smart work, your intelligence has to be directed in the right way. And if you don't do that, you will get the same result again and again without even getting any success. Not able to hear you, Mr. Neeth.
Arunji, that was fantastic.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you.
We do that all the time. Everybody, hard work. Everybody, hard work plus smart work equals to success. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting in a wonderful story. We have Anirudh and then Rishik or his mom. They have a question. Anirudh, unmute yourself and ask the question. Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Anirudh. I have a question. You said that friends are very important in life. So how do you choose your friends? How do you choose your friends that which friends are good for you? And yeah.
So first of all, any friend who talks bad about others, don't be with them. Friends who are positive, who are good, who can support you, who understands you, they will accept the way you are. Okay? First, take them in your life. Fine? And before you expecting anybody to be like that, first you become that person. You become a good friend to somebody who wants you in his life. Got it, Anirudh?
Yeah.
I love the answer. Amazing. Become a better person. First, become friend-like, become like you can have a friend, and then don't make friends who talk negative about others. Lovely. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Anirudh, that answers your question, right? Kavita ji, can you, Anirudh, have your hands down now? And yes, Kavita ji or Rishik, you have a question, Rishik? Yeah.
Hi Arunji, lovely inspiring story you have, like story nahi, आपका life है. So amazing it was actually listening to all that. But one question I would ask is, अभी बच्चे इतना distracted mode में चलते हैं, like how would you एक ऐसा tip जो मतलब इतना मतलब fire जैसा कुछ कर दे. आपकी story definitely बहुत fire जगाया है काफी, मतलब I really hats off to you. But ऐसा कुछ जो आज बच्चे ना, they are in that place, and again डाइवर्ट हो जाते हैं, डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं. हाउ वुड यू लाइक, अगर आप इस तरह उस वक्त ऐसे होते कि आपके पास भी मोबाइल और वगैरह सब दिन भर रहता, हाउ वुड यू हैव, आप कैसे ओवरकम करते इस चीज को?
See, first, as a parents, we have to accept that the lifestyles have changed. Yeah. When we were kids, we never had, computers, laptops, gadgets. We did not have TVs where we had a lot of television, programs. So the lifestyle has changed. So we used to play a lot. We used to go meet with friends. We used to, all those things were there. Now the kids have got all those things. Yeah. So, and who is the first friend for kids? Who are the first friends for kids? I'm not able to hear you.
Like friends,
Parents.
mothers.
So
Yeah.
parents are the first friends. And there's a saying that whatever kids pick up, okay, they pick up, it's all through the parents. So if we have the right things in our life, the kids will definitely catch that. Okay. So if we are going to watch television, kids will also watch television. If we are going to be on the phone, I'm just, I know you might be not doing, but there's something like, there's something for the kids also I want to share. But then before that, we have to take the responsibility. If we are on the phone, kids are also going to be on the phone. If we were never educated, like not serious about our education, we expecting kids will become serious about education. I don't think so that is going to be, possible. Yeah. All those things is there from our side. But for the kids, they need to start understanding that life is not about being simple, and you cannot be no, I definitely, my daughter is there, and both my daughters are here, and I want them to be successful in life, and we cannot motivate anybody. This is something which I have learned recently, that we cannot motivate others. We can only motivate, everybody gets motivated themselves. और सबका एक टाइम आता है जब दे विल फील दैट, जब उनको होगा कि यार मुझे करना है, ओके, तभी वो करेगा. वो अपन के बोलने से नहीं करने वाला. बट इन दिस प्रोसेस, लेट अस नॉट lose on me being a parent. So parenting is about giving right guidance, right educate, right guidance, and giving that love, giving that care, and that has to be there. Not by so even if we are expecting our children to becoming good in life, first is whether we are giving that ambience and environment for them to become like that. Yeah. So Sachin coach always tells us, Arun, you need to tell me and Pinky that you need to stop watching television, you need to stop watching mobiles, you need to have your family time and all those things. And I think that will automatically happen. And kids ke liye, one thing I said, no, kids ko, if they want money, they want success, they want everything in life, the only way is that they have to start working on it, because they cannot settle for the money what the father and mother has earned. They will have to earn their own money, and that is only going to help them. You cannot stay on somebody else's karmas. You need to build your own karmas. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a statement to make.
Yeah,
please, please.
Please, sir, yes. One second. Arunji continues to make me unpopular. Okay, I better be like this. Thank you, Arunji. Yes, Brish, sir, your question. Sorry, I interrupted. Yes.
Can I make an observation?
Yes, please.
Arun?
Sorry?
Arun, can I make an observation?
Yeah, please.
See, I've got children. I've got two daughters who are quite successful. But if I compare my success to their success, which often happens, it comes in your mind, and you want them to do still better and better. There is no rule or process through which it can be achieved. But what kind of motivation can a parent continue to give, so that there is no comparison between the parent and the daughter or son, but it is viewed as a push from the parent side, so that the kids can perform better. what exactly is there any formula which you might come across? I want to share. I want to know that.
So I to understand, you are asking that, as parents we need to push our children, right?
At times, they correct the parents also.
Sorry?
At times, the children do better than parents, and then they have got every right to correct the parents also. Tell them, advise them what needs to be done.
Yeah. So Sachin coach, can you just clear that I'm having a voice break here?
Even same here actually, Bridge sir, finding it difficult. Your voice keeps breaking. It keeps breaking and coming.
Can you switch off the video? Can you switch off the video and talk so that?
Okay, I will do it later. Nothing very serious, important. Please
No,
continue.
please tell. This might be useful for everybody. Yeah.
Please sir, please. अगर आप कैमरा ऑफ कर लेंगे तो I think there is a network or interconnectivity issue. Please, the question seemed. Please ask.
Arun Saab,
please.
You've got two daughters who are quite successful.
Yeah.
In their own ways, and they're doing good, but because of COVID, because of certain things, the achievement that they want to make is not measurable. So I understand that after COVID, maybe the scenario will certainly drastically change. Whoever has been doing extremely well may not be able to do that well because there have been breaks in certain issues, certain cases. So in order to keep the children motivated, what the parents need to do and how the parents can also motivate themselves.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, whatever I understood from your question, first of all, I would like to say that even this COVID times, we were also affected. Okay. But then we did not wait for us to get affected. We took proactive approach to everything. And even this COVID times, we have grown with 20% higher than last year. So if we are going to wait for the circumstances, okay, for the incidents to acquire or, to adapt, to, conquer us, it will never. So that is why we need to take, that one incident which happened in my 5th standard, when I saw that, I was not able to get what I want, I changed my direction. So COVID and all are similar incidents in life. You will have COVID, we will have floods, we will have a lot of other incidents coming up. But then when you want to achieve this in life, you want to get this in life and you have a time frame, you need to keep changing the path. But, you need to reach the goals. So it's
I would like to interrupt you.
Sorry.
Success is not a straight line. It can't be measured by a straight line which moves up and up. Success could be in terms of breaks, gaps, and sudden spurts and sudden lows. So it is important. You are right. COVID or no COVID, people have to keep themselves motivated and try to do their best under the circumstances.
So same thing. So Bridgebhai, when the COVID was there, initial 2 months, I was also watching Ramayan. I was also watching Mahabharata. I was also doing everything. But then the day I realized that this is not going to help me anyways, I moved and started, and my wife used to complain, तुम घर पे भी बैठ के इतना काम करते हो? बोला अगर मैं काम नहीं करेगा तो मैं 200 लोगों को कैसे पैसा देगा? Right? So I got a power break here. Can you hear me, Sachin coach?
Yes, you're still glowing.
Okay. So I got a power break here.
We heard that हम काम नहीं करेगा तो 200 लोगों को खिलाएगा कैसे? Yes, continue from that in your vernacular. Go on.
So I tell my wife always, okay, my life is not about me feeding, myself and 4 of you. My life is much more bigger than that. I've come with a purpose. I want to feed 10,000 families. So there should be a vision. There should be something bigger in your life to do. You cannot play for small things in life. You need to play a bigger game. And when you play bigger game, life gives you a lot of energy and it grows you, because you are not only helping yourself to grow, but you're helping thousands of people around you to grow. Yeah, Bridgie? Yes, Sachin coach. Anybody else?
Anybody else? We are past 5, and that's so nice that Arunji is still with us. I think he has to attend a conference, and he is again getting some award today. He gives any or award or some response.
Lakshya's got one question. I'll take the last question from Lakshya.
Laksh. Laksh.
She's not there. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else has any question? Any questions? Any last questions or something that we can ask Arunji to share?
It was a nice contribution of your life story, sir. It was nice to listen. And the main things I would take from your story is that less of ego and more of compassion. That was a real success you had really managed to. That's what I understood. And wishes and thanks for this time. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am, you got it very early. It took me so many years, 38 years to
No, even I took it late only. After my spiritual learning, I ended up with this balance.
I think I just got this in last, 2 weeks now, that I need to get my ego down, for me to, make people around me happy.
That really matters. That is the biggest drive in life.
Because every time if I start thinking that I am doing everything, I am this, I am that, it doesn't work. Life is not without my wife's support, without my parents' support, without my children's support, without my brother's support, without my friend's support, without Sachin's support, life doesn't move, We need people in our life.
That is the biggest truth behind your success. That's what I perceive from this.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Sachin coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Once again, leader, champion, let us just give a big heartfelt gratitude to Arunji for taking time. And I can tell you, definitely this will spark a source of inspiration. Let us all give him a big round of applause. And yes, everybody give a Zoom, nice Zoom clap. We have a nice Zoom. And yeah, correct time the power is resumed. Yes, we will all take a selfie with Arunji, a web fee. We call it a web fee. Everybody, can you please put on a camera? I'll change my view. And with Arunji there and gallery view. Yes, everybody do this. Everybody do this. We'll post this. And everybody, nice. Once again, I need to press print screen. Yes. Yeah. So thank you, Arunji. Thank you so much. Thank you all the participants, parents, leaders, superb humans, family members. A small request I have. All of you, please write down. Writing is very important. Write down your learnings, at least minimum 10. I can say for me, I filled up at least 2 pages. Yes. Thank you, Mangaji. All my leaders, Chavi, then Rakesh, all of you, please write and send it to me. What are the minimum 10 learnings that we've learned? Thank you so much, everybody. You've taken time.
Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you, Arun sir. Thank you, coach. A very lovely session.
Thank you, coach.
Arunji, when I meet you, I have something special for you for your time. I know it's a small thing, but it cannot. This will not compensate for what you've taken time and. Thank you, Arunji.
It's all these are kids, for the future. We need to work for them. So I really appreciate everybody's time. Yeah. Thank you for coming and listening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you, Laksh. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Arunji. Thanks, Sachin.
Thank you, coach.
Yeah, he has another.
Thank you, coach.
Yeah.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you so much. All of you attended. And please write and send us. We will also post the recording. And
Okay, coach.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, coach. Thank you, bye. Thank you, Ian. Bye.
Bye.